Hi everyone. Some of you I already know. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Brendan. I'm in charge of the Galt games, and I'm going to answer hopefully everyone's questions. We'll start with the individuals, work through the first 3 WODs, and then we'll go into the teams here. So if you're in the teams, you can skip forward a little bit if you want. Alright, so individual workout number 1, snatch ladder. This can be any type of snatch, whether it's a muscle snatch, power snatch, squat snatch. What we're looking for is a full locked out position at the finish. Okay, so getting that bar up overhead. Open your hips, lock your knees, feet under control at the finish. So if you end up sort of walking or wobbling, we're just going to need to see you establish control of that bar. Elbows need to be locked out as well. All right. You will, for women, I had someone ask for the individuals, you will have a women's bar for all individual events, okay? Let me think if there's any other questions. I think that was pretty much it. It's a 5-minute time cap. I know I forgot to put that down initially. You have 5 minutes to establish that max snatch. Someone asked if they fail a lift, are they allowed to retry that? Absolutely. Okay, you can fail at a weight as many times as you want, you just can't continue on until you successfully make that lift. So if you start at 135, again your max jump that you can do is 20 pounds, so let's say you go to 155, let's say you miss at that, you can drop back down to 145 if you want, make that and then move back up. You just have 5 minutes to establish the highest weight that you can. And again, the tiebreaker is reps. Okay, so if you get multiple reps at 175, your score will be a little bit better than someone else who only got 1. Okay, I think that was it for individual number 1. For number 2, guys, standard clean and jerk. Okay, you do not have to do a squat with this. I just need to have it get to your shoulders. Okay, if you want to push jerk it, you can. Make sure you lock your knees and hips again. Bars under control over the head. And again, your feet are together. If you do a split jerk, just make sure that you bring your feet together, okay? Establish control before you bring the bar down. That goes for all splits, okay? I know when we're going fast, we can kind of start to bring that bar down as we're standing up. I'm telling my judges, if it's a close call, they get one, you're gonna give you 1 warning. If they do it again, it's a no rep. Make it apparent. Finish your lockout, then bring that bar down. Burpee box jump. I had someone ask if they have to do like a separate burpee, like jump and clap. No. All you're doing is getting your chest down to the ground. And then immediately up into that box jump. I'm sure I went out of the frame on that, but anyways, you get the point. You do have to jump. You have to leave off of both feet. And then we need to see that hip and knee lock at the top of the box. Okay, pretty much standard range of motion movements from the opens, from everything else. The only thing, I know last year in the opens they allowed step-ups. We are not allowing step-ups. You do have to jump, get both feet on the box, open those hips. You can step down. Alright, that is fine. You are allowed to step down. I haven't had any questions on the format of that, but for range of motion standards, that's pretty much it. WOD number 3, wall balls. Again, range of motion, we're looking for that hip crease below the knee and drive it up. You will be going to a 10-foot target. Okay, that blue line up there is the 10-foot marker. The ball needs to hit that 10-foot line. Okay, doesn't have to go above, just has to hit the actual 10-foot line. Kettlebell swings. Okay, same thing. Locked out. I had someone ask if the arms have to stay straight the whole time. If you want to bend, that's fine. I just need you to finish in this locked out overhead position. Okay? And then pull-ups, obviously, get your chin over the bar. For the med ball sit-ups for scaled, ball's going to touch behind our head. Swing it up, it's going to touch our feet. Okay, that's the standard. Don't think there was any other questions for the individuals. Okay, so moving on to team WOD number 1. Biggest question I've had is the bear complex. Maybe I should have wrote down 1 rep. All I'm looking for is a clean, okay, front squat, push press, back squat, behind the neck push press, okay? I'm hoping I did a good push press there because we are not, I had someone ask if we're allowing a jerk. We are not allowing a jerk. You are, however, you can do squat clean thruster. Okay, same thing on the back. But it needs to be a press, not a jerk. So if our judges see you drop underneath that bar, that's a no rep. Okay, no jerks, it's a press, push press, or that sort of squat clean thruster that people do. You can power clean it and then do a thruster, but that's the main thing we're looking for. Get it to your shoulders, pass through a full squat, press it out overhead, back on your shoulders, back squat, press it out overhead. No jerks will be allowed. The barbells. I've been getting a lot of questions on this. I think the easiest thing, what I've decided to do, is I am going to have a men's bar and a women's bar out there. Okay, it's going to give you guys a little bit less space to work. That's kind of what I was trying to avoid, but I want you guys to, everyone be able to feel comfortable. So we're going to have a men's bar, we're going to have a women's bar out there. Still, only one person can work at a time. You guys are going to have to figure out where the weights are going to go. Okay, but we will allow both. We'll have both barbells out there for you guys. For the snatch and the clean and jerk, someone asked if they had to be a full squat. No, they do not. Whatever gets you the heaviest weight for those movements is acceptable. So, teams, second workout. Barbells for that front squat, they are going to come from the ground. Again, we will have a men's and a women's bar set up. Pull-ups, always, get your chin over the bar. Make sure you're coming down to full extension at the bottom. All right. Front squats, same standards. Hip crease below the knee, lock out at the top. Again, make it apparent. If you're shortchanging it, right? Even if I get my knees locked and my hips aren't open, again, you'll get a warning, and then you'll start getting no rep. Okay. If you don't change anything after the judge says open your hips more or something like that, you guys just make it apparent. I'm telling my judges, if they're in doubt, it's a no rep. Okay? So, backwards Cindy, yeah, I think that's about all the questions we had for that. Third workout. For RX, we've got the chipper, the double unders, the kettlebell swings, the wall balls. Again, wall balls, hip crease below the knee. Same thing as individuals. Everyone's going to a 10-foot target. Again, that blue line, for those of you that may have skipped ahead from the individual stuff, that's the 10-foot marker. I had someone ask if they're in scale, can they choose to do RX movements? No. You're in the scale division, you do exactly what's prescribed for scaled. Okay? It needs to be an even playing field. So whatever is set for the scaled, I think it's 400 singles instead of the 200 doubles. That's what you guys are doing as a team. Okay. Oh, we had a question back to WOD number 1. Sorry, I forgot about this one. There's no minimum or maximum starting weight for the teams for any of the lifts. You can start out wherever you want. You guys have 10 total minutes to get all 4 of those lifts done. Okay. So no minimum or maximum starting weight. No, rules about how much you can add on or any of that sort of stuff. If you guys end up being done in 2 minutes, awesome, right? Okay, no, that's it, okay. Registration, I'm gonna be getting that out soon. Registration, registration times, heats, all that good stuff. Should have that out today. I know you guys are excited, I'm excited. We're gonna have this place looking awesome for you guys, and can't wait to have you all here. So once again, if I missed anything, any other questions, let me know. For the most part though, guys, keep it simple, all right? Just basic CrossFit movements, all that stuff, all right? Can't wait to have you all here.